Every child has the right to basic necessities and care such as food, shelter, clothing, medical care, and education. No excuse. Pay Papgeld is a socially responsible television program that supports such initiatives by documenting and exposing people who are not honoring their obligations to pay child maintenance. Namhlanje on No Excuse, Pay Papgeld. When you take advantage of sister because she's a foreigner.
Sayenza i-DNA test waphuma umntanakhe.
For 7 years awukazi support umntwana.
Another man is
speaking to the extent
Qala ukumbona efake i-ring. All along besiza kimi ubengenayo i-ring.
As a principal, a leader of leaders, what sort of example are you leading by? Your staff as the teachers, but the children you are teaching. Yes, this is indeed Mocha Love. Channel 157. Hello, Nikale Tule. Yeti, Gugithi la. Sabonga ukuthi nibe nathi kuhlelo lethu le No Excuse. Pay Papgeld. Like Alibito, ke Mos Makwati. Again, I thank you and I love you. Today, we're going to try and perfect things for our client. Her name is Nhlanhla. Later on, we're going to go and see if we can't speak to her father to give us some answer for the sake of Nhlanhla. Will he give them to us is the question. But don't move so that you see what happens later on. For now, we need to go to her mom so that we get the big story. Lalela.
Umntwana esihlangane ngaye namhlanje nguNhlanhla. Mina nobaba kaNhlanhla uvusi sihlangane esipaza noKempark. Qala ukuzwana ubengenankinga yena. Ngamtshela ukuthi nabanye abantwana bayithu. Besizwane ngo-2009, 2010 akhona sizokuthiwa unomfazi. Ngaqala ukumbona efake i-ring. All along besiza kimi ubengenayo i-ring. Kwazi ngangithi ngimbuza wathi akanamfazi, but ubehlala ehamba lo mntwana omncane ongumfana. Lo mntwana ambuza ukuthi ngokabani, wathi umama wakhe wahamba wamshiya overseas. Manje uvusa ukuthi ngi-break azange abe lenkinga. But ngokuya kwesikhathi wathi ngenze i-abortion. Ngathi angeke ngikhona ukuyenza i-abortion mina. Uma ungafuni ngizokuncedisa emntwaneni akuseze kube lenkinga ukuthi umntwana uyabe sekhona ngizokuncedisa ngila nkinga. Benikeza imali kancane kancane ngithenge preparation. Wafika isikhathi sokuthi kumele ngihambe ngiyoregister esibhedlela engizobelethela kuso. Ngiyamfonela akabambi ifoni. Ngamfonela futhi wayibamba. Ngitshela ngithi senomntwana. Uthi ini? Ngithi senginomntwana. Bengicela imali yokuthi ungithengele izinto zomntwana since singaphelelanga. Wacima ifoni the whole day.
Bakithi, still isangimangaza le ndaba. Yokuthi 2 adults engage in sexual intercourse that is unprotected. Bese ama-results aphuma athi ingane ikhona noma worst case scenario umuntu uyagula. Then bayamangala. Why uyisusa mangabe ngeke uyimele?
Angaze ngihlangane lama-family members kavusi umuntu engimaziyo ngunkosikazi wakhe. Because ukuze ngibe mazi ngafona ifoni yabanjwa nguye. Wathi kangize sizokhuluma ngomntwana khona ezobe kwazi ukuthi uzoncedisa kanjani. Mangifika ngithola uvusi ukhona naye. Athi uyamazi lo muntu, athi ngiyamazi nguDebra. Athi umntwana amphethe uyamazi, athi hayi umntwana ngimazi. But umntwana ubehlala esize ezombona. And then igama ngangimnikeze ngathi nguNomvelo. Walitshintsha yena wathi nguNhlanhla. Stophe kungu-2011 kungu-December ngoba ngisuke ngaye ekhaya. Kwakumshado kasisi wami. Mama wathi umyeke vele usuke ngaphi lapho noKempark ubuye uzohlala ngapha eJoburg udinga umsebenzi. Ngahlala eJoburg I think for 6 months ngathola umsebenzi eBoksburg. Ngihlangana loKelvin. Ngiwansiza ukuthi ngihambe for i-maintenance kaNhlanhla.
I'm in a relationship with Deborah for 4 years. Nhlanhla calls me Pa. Yes, it's a father-daughter relationship because she went with my own daughter even. My biological daughter to the same crèche.
To Kelvin wambuza ukuthi ubaba kaNhlanhla ukuphi? Ngamtshela wathi kwasambe soyedwa. Lokho semfaka ku-maintenance.
We all, as parents, have a duty to be responsible for our children. After all, it is their right, since we chose for them to be on this earth. Khona manje, uBravusi, ne? he decided to neglect his seed after 7 months.
Wathi umntwana kaso wakhe ufuna ukwenza i-DNA test. Sayenza i-DNA test waphuma ngumntanakhe.
We all have a responsibility towards our kids, especially if you are working. You have no reason not to support your child.
Ngazabhadale ngisho isenti. Ngike ngamlanda kaningi esikolweni yo. Mfone esikolo utshele laba abantu asebenza nabo ukuthi akepho emsebenzini.
There's something wrong with that guy. He comes to court a couple of times, 2 times. He was smelling of liquor. He comes there the time he likes to because he has those guys in court in his pocket.
Unhlanhla mayekhuluma ngoba bakhe kulesikhathi lapha nivesi secourt siyayenza i-DNA test. Ubengasamazi. Wathi mama ngicela umbonise ubaba wami. Ngambonisa wamlanda. Unhlanhla uyambuza uthi baba wayonzona.
Now, can you imagine the pain and neglect that this little soul is experiencing for her to say words so beyond her age? Eh? I'm sure, land.
As I've said, I don't have a problem him seeing his child. Firstly, I think it will be proper if it's under supervision for the first couple of months. And then from there, he can decide what he wants to do. I feel it's his duty to do it because he's the biological father and he doesn't care the attitude that he has. So he needs to be taken to task because he's a principal of a school and he's working for a government. He's supposed to be an example.
Ngifuna ukuthi linsize ukuthi akhona ukuthi abe khona for emntwaneni wakhe. Ayenze konke okudingwa eyamanisa umntwana wonke awadingayo.
Khona manje, I wonder if Bravos is aware ukuthi the cliche saying actions speak louder than words is actually true. It's also true that we have to go to a short commercial break, but we will be back. I promise.
Ana go bile sorne go khopela tshwarelo go motswadi ya ka pele mo senyeditse pala ene ga ba ka motlo edisa le Spanish sa teaching
a shabe gogo ka 2 fingers
awa go classing a teacher ba
ke train shapisitseng strong ku yona I ke khone ke support
na ntse go tshwaretse nna wa ka bana o kgethe between mao le mo.
Ngiphethe abafazi bamahlombe. Ufazi anginamsebenzi la. Awukhona ukusuka la uhambe kunengane lana 21 namhlanje.
You need to maintain your kids, Francis. Francis, I'm going to get you.
My darling, listen.
Get ready to sizzle this Sunday as we bring you the hottest entertainment. Only on Moja Love.
Kipita ku amhela hape only if you just got with the program. Sister Deborah, what does this one?
Khona nje.
All right.
Yeah.
Ngicela ungihage tu. Ungihage sister. Because izinto zizoba right from now on, I believe. I understand ukuthi uNhlanhla bagcina ukumondla ala 7 months.
Yebo.
And khona manje una 7 years.
Yeah.
7 is the number of perfection. Mina ngiyakholwa ukuthi today everything will be made perfect. Wena?
Ngiyakholwa.
Uyakholwa? Asami sithanda sami. Let's go and make everything perfect for uNhlanhla ngisho.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deborah, ngicela ungitshele ukuthi manje ukukhosta malini ukuthi unakekele ingane yakho.
I-transport yakhe ufunde e-Dromedaries Rehoboth.
Okay.
Ubhadala 700.
700 rand, right?
Ukera. Ngiyakhona ukuthi nje ngizobe bo 300 or 350 ngenyanga. and then bese kubuye ukuthi sithenga ukudla sometimes idoza and unenkinga yama-tonsils.
Okay.
Kuyakhosta ukuthi sihambe kudoctor kwesinye isikhathi. Roughly ngakubo 1.5 1.8.
And then impahla ugcokani umntana?
Impahla this winter akazange abe nazo mhlawumbe impahla ze-winter. Vele ngimgqokisa zona ezadelazi ezindala. The tracksuit yesikolo ibisincane. Aphonga ukuthi ngimana ngithengele ijezi at least the uniform at least ukuthi kube le something.
But when you do buy uthenga ubudgeta malini more or less?
Uniform yesikolo i250 tunic iyodwa, ijezi i185. Mase sibala konke le stationery ko 1.5.
Bheka sithando sami. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi wena uwenza kanjani. Sonke lesikhathi bomnakekela kanjani umntana? Uyasebenza? How do you get imali yokuthi khona ukunakekela ingane yakho?
Kulesikhathi ebengenza ama-piece job ngihlala eJoburg. Bengisebenzela ukuthi ngibhadala i-crash kaNhlanhla, ngibhadala i-rent. Eyokudla umama ngiyadentengela.
Mama bekakusiza.
Umama ngiyadentengela. Isikhathi sokuthi ngibuye ngizohlala eBoksburg. Yikho enhlangane khona noKelvin.
Okay.
Uqaqale khona ukunisiza kwezinye izinto ezomntwana.
So yiko kubalekile ukuthi uPutvusi akusize and athathe irresponsibility for ingane yakhe because there is no excuse, he must pay Papgeld. Khona manje sizoya ku Ghost because iminingi lemibuzo lemele ngibuze uPutvusi. Obviously une side lakhe unama reasons akhe esingawazi esimele siwathole from yena. So asiye ku Ghost asize ukuthi silocate uPutvusi and then sikhona ukumbuza yonke lemibuzo lena. Sikhona ukutholela uNhlanhla ama-answer. Okay? All right. Asambe sisi. Siyobona uGhost. Kuye azosichazela kahle kabanzi ukuthi ubaba sizomthola kuphi. Hey, yeah. The Ghost.
Sanibonani. Yazi niyamangala ningithole emathuneni.
Sure.
Sister man ilele lana istory sa next week uzicishile ngibona ingosi yakhe inhliziyo yami yababhlungu.
Sure.
Let's move right along wasingangena ukungena le. Untanga ukhona usekhasi lakhe uyankintsha la. Nizomthola just kuleso strategy leso shy up and down show petty beer la khona animngene.
Sure, Ghost. Sure. All right. Asishise sister because what is phangisa ngoba masinabaleki. Angeke Mr. T, shaya imoto. Yazi imibuzo miningi, but the answers are very few. After the break, we go straight to Northam Park. Siyaku Bravus. Sifuna ama-answers. Ngainda.
Size hotela. Sokuphola lapho. We need that holiday. So swima ninawo ama-swimming pool.
To my surprise, he's very calm. There's a lot of change kumkhulu.
Maybe this holiday ingachange ukuthi ngibuyele back kumkhulu.
Comes across as in a good and a bad way. It scares me.
Have you lost a loved one? They went missing some time ago and still have not been found? Or perhaps their lifeless body was discovered, but you still have no answers as to how they died. Do not despair. Sizokuthola is here to help you. Send us your stories and we will come to your aid. Be it housebreaking, missing persons, drug-related crimes, or any other criminal offenses, Sizokuthola is your last hope. Criminals, beware.
Umbu wakho uyakwazi ukudubula kwezinye indawo. Baba uyayazi yonke le.
Tata uyabona ngoko into oyenzileyo.
Isikhathi sasesisi.
Imfihlo until kude kuthini?
Asiwona umndeni masinga. Umndeni mningi sokhaya. Bese uyibhunga si umndeni.
Uke wadlalwa unkosikazi yini?
Welcome back. Without wasting another second, I send straight to Principal, Bravus. Remember to keep your opinion going on #Papgeld. I need to know what you're thinking. Let's go. Yeah? Kunjani mvusi? Alright. Nihlonipho futhi wami manje. Okay malume, alright. Alright. Ngabe ngiphiya kuqala malume. Right. Igama lami uMosibagwadi mvusi. Uphuma kusho bathi no excuse paper health. Bengizalana kuwe mayelana indaba ka Nhlanhla. Ngithunywe uNhlanhla kahle kahle lana.
Ubani uNhlanhla?
uNhlanhla awumazi uNhlanhla. uNhlanhla na 7 years. Awumazi.
Khuluma nami.
Yebo baba. So inkinga ukuthi alright. Inkinga ukuthi baba umama kaNhlanhla ugcina ukondla uNhlanhla ana 7 months. At namhlanje uNhlanhla una 7 years. And akakaboni ubaba wakhe, akakaboni imali kababa wakhe. And you know khona labo soqala nama DNA test. Ama DNA test ayenzwa waphuma ukuthi uwe ubaba wengane. So bengizobuza wena ngoba ayeke sithathe iside likamama.
Ngilale. Ngicela ukuthi okwamanje le ngingaphenduli anything until I get someone to go to court.
Someone to go to court. So you would rather wait for someone to go to court. Anyeke umchazele mhlambe iside lakho le story.
Ufuna ukukhuluma nini khona manje because there are cameras.
Kunjani sisi? Mina bengiprefer ukuthi mhlambe wena kube uwe ukuchazela ubaba ukuthi inkinga yakho yini. What are your challenges? Yini uyidingayo kubaba kwamanje njengoba uNhlanhla ana 7 years and all this time uluku unakekela uNhlanhla. Ngicela ukhulume nobaba.
Ngicela ukuwaya.
Mina ndinga ukuthi ancedise emntwaneni kudala lokho enzama ukukhuluma naye vele embalekele siba nestory.
Sizoya ecourt makumele siye ecourt ne and then okwamanje ngicela ukuthi ngingabi
Ngiyahlonipha lo.
Ngale ungihloniphe ne. Mina if it means ukuthi ngizokhuluma naye. But ngishapha mina khona manje.
Because
I'm not in any position khona manje yokukhuluma.
Uhlala ethi sizokhuluma. Uhlala kunjalo ukuthi sizokhuluma every time uzohlala ethi ulahla inamba yami uzomfonela. Into ahlale yenza vele every time.
Uyabona baba. So isikhalo sika sister.
But yena ukhona ukuthi aphuze.
Adukhala
khona ukuthi ahlale ephuza every day but ukuthi ayenzele umntwana akakhona ngeke ngahamba lo Nhlanhla engela uniform la bafika bangenzela istory bebemfihla bonke abalokhu uzaba asebenza nabo bengafuni ukumveza ngahamba wafika watshela usecurity wathi kafuna ukumbona ngihamba nomntwana ephuma ngathuma umntaka mamncane wami ngathi umntwana uyagula ngicela angithenge andingi imali ngicela ngithengele imithi wanga respond wathi akanamali
iqiniselele lo
into ahlale yenza vele since vele uhlale eshaywa identity every time angidinga ukuthi ancedise emntwaneni ancedise
yakhala system and manje isikhalo sakhe ngiyezwa yena sharp but uNhlanhla because ukhala uNhlanhla umama khona manje uyabona and uyakhala ukuthi wena uyaphuza ikhona imali yokuphuza but imali yokudla
ikhona ukuthi ayikho uhlale ephuza every day asikho ukuthi uhlale ephuza lapho engimbona khona yabe phuzile umntana mazwa fika to the extent yokuthi wayubaba menzonda kangaka mama after eyenza iDNA test ukuthi anikeze even isenti yokuthi incedise umntwana kazake even one time.
As a father Thamalam, as a father nami yangishaya ngesilebo. I can't imagine ingane yami sisho kanjalo kumina or about me ukuthi how can mina as ubaba wakhe ngimzonde why ngimzonda kangaka. So silana sizama ukusolva balo. Sizama ukuhelp both nina for the sake of uNhlanhla.
Manje kuya ku festival ngimazi umntwana ukuthi ngiyamthengela angisebenze kwama nxa ungafuna ukuthi anikeze imali esandeni ngathenge izinto zomntwana azilethe andingi imali yakhe but kwayehlula kunjalo. Akazange wathi uzojika nxa mangihamba untshela ukuthi amafoni number amalahlekile every time amafoni number amahlale lahlekile.
So baba wena uthini to izinto lezo sister Rashwa?
Ngithe kuwe mina ne.
Granted malume but what happens to Nhlanhla in the meantime?
I'll give her a call.
You'll give who a call?
Uhlala kunjalo.
You'll give Nhlanhla a call.
Uhlala kunjalo ukuthi I'll give her a call. Kunje ngiyakoloda labantu bama transport bayala ukuthwala umntanami ukuthi engaye esikolweni.
Ngiyabona. Until someone zifika umntana uzohamba ngani kuye esikolweni malume. This is the age.
Ngenze nje mina manje.
respond to us in terms of the plan of action izoba yini for ukuthi uNhlanhla abe right, because sila indaba ekaNhlanhla baba asizanga lana for wena no sister. Wena no sister indaba yenu is up to mina. uNhlanhla what happens to her baba? Yes,
I'll speak to umama. What is it that you need?
uNhlanhla udinga ukubhadalela
Okay, it's fine then. Ngicela ukuthi ungiphe yonke into ayifunayo then
iphepha angubambi vele iphepha engakunikeza lona walisa iphepha engakunikeza lona walisa lilahleka kuphi ngoba into eqhakathekile asimi ngumntanakho asiphutha somntanakho sayenza iDNA test kwaphuma ukuthi ngumntanakho.
Sharp lalela ke ngithi mina ufuna ngikuncede kanjani?
Uyakwazi ukuthi imele uncede ngakunikeza everything ukuthi imele uncede.
I will take responsibility for his education, for her education then. Let us make then a formal arrangement.
Sikwenza nini ngoba kuhlala kunjalo every time? Sikwenza nini?
Monday morning.
Sikuphi lapho?
At the place of your convenience.
Month end manje. Baba, what can you give usisi manje? Ungamnikeza in manje baba. Khona manje there is another gentleman onakekela ingane yakho. Another man is taking care of your child.
Ukuthi sixabana athi ubaba ku health uyaphila uyasebenza. Lami ngidinga ukuthi nisupport abantu abambathi ngiyaforce. Nikeza 2.5 or 3,000.
2.5 anginayo.
Going forward,
I won't have. Going forward is at the time when at the time mina nginemali ngizokunikeza imali.
At the time wena mawule mali. So uNhlanhla ngifikile esikolweni uNhlanhla engayi esikolweni engabhadalanga iTransport. Ngathi nikeza imali yeTransport kuphela akhona ukuthi unikeze imali yeTransport.
I can't commit.
The other thing that came up baba was that when you take advantage of sister because she's a foreigner. Khona manje are you failing to commit? I'm very disappointed in you. And Westgate as a leader, as a principal, a leader of leaders. What sort of example are you leading by? Not only to your staff as the teachers, but the children you are teaching.
That means intimephonthathela yona disadvantage yokuthi ngiforeign angazi. Ngoba uNhlanhla kangeni ku foreigner lapho. Kumele abhekelele uNhlanhla, kumele angabhekelele mina.
With all due respect, you are somebody I respect. And I'm sure society, Nomphakathi, respects you, your position, and what you do, and your responsibility. However, I'm struggling to come to terms with responsible kanjani with such a great responsibility you are entrusted with.
Mina ngishap, ngikran.
Yes.
Ne? And what I'm saying to you ukuthi ngikhulumile naye, ne? Okwamanje.
Yes.
I will communicate with her. And I wish not to be interrogated further. Mina ngizokhuluma naye, and all that I want you to understand now ukuthi mina ngizokhuluma naye.
Yebo.
Ne? And this what you are doing now ningithatha ama pictures ngishap ngazo ne.
Okay.
But a private conversation yam naye sizoba nayo. It's private.
Okay. So here's a chance again.
Yeah.
Ngizosisi wakho oqala ngithi.
Sithanda sami.
Asosithanda sakho ungafiki khona okuvela uyandina. Uyakwazi
bengihalele kanjani nini bengikufonela la ungabani.
Ungafuna ungitshela amanga ngikhathele ngathi story sona esesiyi1. Ngikhathele ngathi story. Yini?
Ufunani?
Ngifuna uncedise emntwaneni ngakutshela kudala.
Lalela ke mina now ne? I'm going to make sure ukuthi umntana uba nento eze right ukuthi ngidinwe nje uKelvin.
Why ungantshela?
Ngidinwe nje uKelvin. Otherwise if it was not for Kelvin.
Ukudine ngani kathi?
Ukuthi angimixe code ngazi ukuthi yangazi. And therefore I'm saying bheka la. May 15 I'm going to give you 2,000 rand and after that ngizobe ngikama 1,500.
Uthe Monday uzofaqala ukufaka imali 15 uzobuya fake futhi. So sibheka khona lapho mayengayenzi kuvele kuphuma kula ngenye indlela.
But what's going to happen Tamalam is this that we are going to follow up. Ngiyakuza Tamalam. Ngiyahlonipha lokho. Ngiyahlonipha. Yeah, I respect ukuthi you will make the commitment going forward because we all make mistakes as human beings. Nobody here is perfect, but you all have an opportunity yokuthi silungise all the wrong that we have done. Ngiyabonga. Sithando sami. Start ukukhuluma noButvusi. Uzizwa njani first of all?
Ngizizwa ngirelieved ngibona ngathi uzokwenza lokho since sebona ukuthi bakhona abantu abansizayo ngoba ngiyi1 ubengathi akangi understand.
ikakhulu ngijabulela umntanami kule enye into engayitsho ngijabulela uNhlanhla kakhulu ukuthi at least sengiyakhona ukuthi ngenzele uNhlanhla izinto zakhe in right way.
Satisfied wena ngaloko akushoyo?
Yeah, ngisatisfied ngoba ezinye izinto ade ezikhuluma ngizinto angazakazitsho.
To abanye abomama abakule situation okuyo with ingane ubaba since agcina ukondla ingane isasencane, what can you say to bona through iPap Health?
Abanye abomama bengakhona ukuthi bafonele iPap Health yeso ezobanceda njengoba la kimi kuyenzakele manje ngiyakhona ukuthi ngincedakele vele manje.
Ngijabulele ukuthi no excuse iPap Health izile.
Kakhulu jabulela uNhlanhla.
Mau happy mina ngihappy. And mau happy yazi ukuthi uNhlanhla uhappy. Angisho?
Yebo.
Okay. At least sine way forward nyana. Sesobona ukuthi kuzonzakani, but for now I think let's call it a day, but we will follow up. Angisho?
Yebo.
Okay, sithanda sami. Aso check ukuthi uNhlanhla right now.
Okay.
No one working this earth surface is perfect, but we all have an opportunity to right the wrongs of our past. And I sincerely hope that Upravusi does what he says he will do, because we will go back and check the sister. As he does so, remember that children do not eat excuses for lunch. Adios. If you're in a similar situation, you can contact Legal Aid South Africa on 0800 110 110. Or you can call No Excuse on 087 944 4383. Or you can WhatsApp us on 079 721 3821. Or email us on info@thirdstrandmedia.co.za. We'll be waiting to hear from you. Next week on No Excuse, PayPap Health.
Given that it was a suicide, it makes it difficult for us to come to terms with it.
Ha fihla ka mo garage ke mo teng a nkile nthunya a ithunya ha ona nix a ibuileng ha ona note a isileng tsamaile fela jwalo o etse ntho e one fela jwalo A1 e go kopanya tsamile re mo kope still a grown man ro kope to take care of your own blood, to take care of your own son.
We have a lot of questions. I personally have a lot of questions because I was the one who saw her when she arrived literally. Because I feel like he has a big contribution towards my sister's passing.